Well, Gary, happy with the point today?
I think a fair result, John. You know, I think that I'm the same as many here today. Was hoping for a Woking win. We come into the game without doubt, a little bit lower on confidence, John, on our last two home games, as we're aware, in the unfortunate circumstances in the FA Cup against Accrington, having to play for long periods with 10 men, and then you know, disappointing midweek performance in the FA Trophy against Ebbsfleet. So we come in the game today hoping for some kind of reaction, and number one thing for sure is if you don't win a game, John, the best result to that after that is a 0-0 draw and you keep a clean sheet. So, you know, I felt we were the better team in the first half. Not that there was too much really in the match action-wise, but I thought that, you know, apart from them hitting the post really, that was all they really offered on that sense. But as I say, I thought they had the better of the second half, and we've hung in there, John. We've hung in there. Like, you know, we are a little bit low on confidence over the last 2 or 3 results in respect to that, but you know, it's as I've explained to the players after that, you know, we know that the winter months are going to be tough for everybody, and at the end of the day, you know, the players need that help, they need that support in every way, form, and the support was always very, you know, very good and patient, and they know this is a tough time here at the moment for the players, with so many young players in the squad. But as I say, we've come out of it. I thought there were some positives today. As I say, the clean sheet, Brandon's playing very, very well at the moment. I felt Terrell Thomas done well again, and you know, the 2 experienced players out there worked very hard, but I thought Frankie Sutherland today done very, very well again. He worked very, very hard in the midfield there today, very competitive over the 90 minutes, and as I say, if you ain't going to win a game, John, and you're 5 points above them in the league, you don't want a situation where, you know, anything closes, and so we go now, looking forward to the Aldershot Boxing Day game.
And any disappointment, Gary, that you didn't really work the Guiseley keeper a great deal today?
No, we're lacking flair, John. We're lacking flair in the midfield at the moment. You know, you have a situation when you've got players who are young players who ain't having the best of times at the moment, you know, or whatever way you look at it, there comes a time, and, you know, whatever way you look at it, whether it's a jump up or it's a case of, you know, the pressure gets quite hard and high for those players to maintain what we're looking for. You know, we have lost that bit of flair, a little bit of creativeness out of our team over the last 3 or 4 games really as a whole, but you know, we've battled in there, and now we've got the 9-day break. Hopefully that can recharge and help players.
And no Kieran Murtagh today. What's the position with Kieran's hamstring?
Well, Kieran's hamstring, Kieran will be fit for Boxing Day. I'm pretty confident of that in every way of form. Kieran's not done any damage to his hamstring. He came off at half-time against Ebbsfleet in the trophy, purely on the grounds that he was starting to feel tired in that area, and we just felt like, as a precaution really, we didn't want a situation where we rushed Kieran back, or he took any part longer in the game against Guiseley, and all of a sudden he pings his hamstring and he's out. So, you know, Kieran's okay. He will be training this week with us, so there's no problem there. It's just purely a case of making sure that we can go into the Boxing Day New Year fixtures with hopefully as many players fit as possible.
Talking of the Boxing Day fixture, Gary, away at Aldershot, a club that started the season very well but are going through something of a sticky patch at the moment.
Well, you know, it happens, John. It happens at all clubs, at all levels of football. We know that, and you know, I'm sure that Garry could do everything possible, what he's got to do to, you know, turn that round. But you know, at the present time, I'd sooner be in their league position than ours. But over the last few years, I think that we've had the upper hand in respect of the local derbies and league position. There's no secret about that, but it will be a tough game, and as I say, it's a game that everybody should eagerly look forward to, and should be a great atmosphere.
Lovely. May I take this opportunity of wishing you, Gary, Steve, all your staff and the players a very happy Christmas.
Yeah, same to everybody else, John. Thank you. Cheers.
Cheers now.